Yo! Welcome to another riveting edition of the Zombie Diaries. Now, all my loyal fans, all the hundreds of thousands of them, probably recognise this as my painting table. But it has the best lighting, so this is where I'm going to present my zombies in all their hideous undead glory. The banner probably needs a touch more work on it, looking a little bit plain at the moment. But I'm pretty happy with how these have turned out. The skin colour is a mixture of bleached bone and putrid green. The whole model was then covered in quick shade, which you can see over there. And after that, some anti-shine matte varnish. That one. Very good quality products. You can see there's quite a lot of variation of poses considering the limited number of parts you get in the box. You can see one there with no torso. You can see on this side, just about, that there's barely a zombie there, with no legs and no torso. Those are actually very handy though, because, if you notice, the zombies do have a bit of a tendency to lean over into the base in front. So if you've got one that really has his heart set on encroaching way into the guy's base in front, just stick that in front of him, and you'll have no problems. I'm going to show you some of the conversions. This one, as you can see, has pretty much half of his torso cut out. And if I turn him around, you'll see the spine. Quite delightful. Here's a poor fellow with an axe in his back, which you can see clearly from this side, along with a huge gaping wound left by the weapon. Here we have a guy with an arrow through his chest, all the way through to the other side. You may notice this zombie looks vastly more handsome than the others. That's because he has an Eldar Guardian head on him. Got one here with his hand missing, as a result of that cannonball, which is resting nicely in his groin. And there you can see his hand on the base there. Then we have the musician carrying a bell, which I've just done in basic silver colours. Nothing too fancy for zombies. And finally, the standard bearer. I'm surprised he's standing up on his own without the magnetised movement tray, because there's quite a lot of weight in the top of that banner, which is metal, the rest of it being plastic. Just a little bit more paintwork to do on there, and then that should be finished. Well, there you have it, my first 28 zombies. Just a whole lot more, and then even more skeletons, and then we'll be about halfway to having an army. Fun times.